I need to know who the fuck is in charge. Who I need to talk to. Because listen, when I tell y'all, I've been looking for a new job because I'm sick and tired of the job that I'm fucking at. And I really don't care. Honestly, I don't care. These jobs do not pay enough for what the fuck they be wanting you to do. And honestly, it's like, are y'all employers, are y'all paying attention to the cost of living out here? Are you paying attention to the fact that these groceries everything has gone up but our fucking pay? I'm sick of going to work I'm sick of going to work and I can barely pay my bills at the end of the month. These fucking jobs, like, they be wanting you to bust your ass, go above and beyond, be there 6 days a week, from 8 to 5, missing doctor's appointments, can't do shit with your motherfucking life, but work for crumbs. And I'm fucking sick of it. We got kids out here, we got life out here, life in. This shit is just not adding up, and y'all wonder why motherfuckers is scamming, getting in the streets, selling, doing what the fuck they need to do to make ends meet. Y'all wonder why. Like, y'all wonder, this shit is not realistic out here, and I'm really fucking sick of it. Like, I want to buy a house. I want to do all of that shit. But goddamn, I can't even save $1 because shit is so fucking expensive out here. These jobs don't want to give no raises, and the new jobs ain't paying shit. Entry-level positions starting at $16 an hour for motherfuckers with a bachelor's degree. Man, $32,000 a year, $35,000 a year, that's nothing. It's nothing. I'm sick of it. I'm fed up, honestly.
What's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. This is Ty with Opinionated Grind. I am back again today with yet another video. And woo, guys, you can definitely feel the heat off of this video, man. And I'm gonna get my honest thoughts and opinions on this one, man. I have to agree with the lady, man. I agree with her 100%. You know, it's bad out here, man. It really is. Oh boy, it's so many different directions, man, to take this video. But let me know down below in the comment section what you guys think, man. You know, like I said, I absolutely agree with what she's saying. I think in this country, guys, we have a broken system. Okay, we have a broken system. We have a broken job market. We have a broken economy. You know, we have a broken justice system. We have a broken, you know, you name it, it's there. Okay. And she's correct. You know, a lot of these jobs nowadays, they're not paying enough. Okay, that's the God's honest truth, man. I have to agree with her on that. A lot of the jobs that I see now that's posted online, okay, I don't care if you're on Monster, I don't care if you're on Career Builder, I don't care if you're on LinkedIn. It doesn't matter which platform you use. A lot of these jobs now, they're only paying anywhere between 20 to 25 bucks an hour. Okay, now there was a time back in the day where if you made 25 bucks an hour, you would live like a king. I mean, we're talking about back in the day, guys, where even for myself personally, I've had jobs where I've only made like, what, 10, 11 bucks an hour. So you can imagine making 10, 11 bucks an hour and you hear of a job paying 25, it's like, whoa, that guy, man, or that girl, you know, she's gonna be able to survive. You know, they gonna be able to, like I said, live like kings. You know, you will be able to afford different things off of $25 an hour. But we have to keep in mind, guys, that back in those days, the cost of living was nowhere near the amount that it is right now. Okay, guys, the food was not as high. Okay, the gas was not as high, guys. You know, essential services and goods wasn't as high as it is today. You know, so it was a different time period. Mortgage rates were good, interest rates were good. You see what I'm saying, guys? People was able to qualify for loans easier back in the day. You know, they didn't have all of these, you know, crazy stipulations going on and stuff. So we pretty much lived in a different world, okay? Even the rent was affordable, guys, back in the day, okay? And I made a video about this as well, not specifically about that, but just kind of talking about that same thing where, you know, I remember the days, guys, when rent was, you know, $500-600 a month for an efficiency. One bedrooms was starting at $700 a month or $750 a month. You know, now these same apartments are now double the rate that I'm mentioning right now. So now these same apartments are $1,400, $1,500, $1,600 a month. Some of them even $2,000 a month or more. Okay, that's unaffordable for the average American citizen, especially now in 2026. Okay, so a lot of people will probably say, oh, well, you know, the job isn't paying enough. Okay, well, go get a second job. Okay, go get a third job. Now, going to the back in the day thing that I mentioned earlier, you know, let's say 10, 15 years ago, you can get a second job. Easy. No problem. And I'm talking about, guys, that's before the all the stuff that we have now, guys. We're talking about like the gig work, like DoorDash, Uber Eats, Postmates, Lyft, driving for Uber, you know what I'm saying, guys, etc. This is like before all of that stuff even existed, okay? So before that stuff even existed, people had to go out and get regular part-time jobs, you know, at a factory or at a warehouse somewhere, you know, at a retailer, you know. You was able to go get those jobs if you needed to get a job like that back in the day to make extra money. And then, you know, whatever money that you was able to make from that job, you kind of was able to afford a little bit more because, again, the economy was not as bad as it is today. The cost of living and the inflation is not as bad as it is today. So your money stretched a lot further. So now that your money stretched further, you was able to do more, okay? Nowadays, all of that stuff has been flipped on its head. That same part-time job that I'm mentioning now, guys, it's not going to make a bit of difference. Because let's say you make, okay, you work 40 hours a week, 8 hours a day, okay, no overtime. Most of your money is going to come from your 9 to 5, okay? I would at least say 90+% comes from your 9 to 5. That's the money that you're going to use to pay, you know, your rent, your mortgage, your utilities, you know, buy food for your house, daycare, all of your expenses. You know, all of that is expected to come out of that one check. So if you want to supplement your income, you go get this part-time job. That part-time job, what, guys, let's say on a typical week, depending on the type of schedule that they put you on, you might be able to work, let's say they put you on 5 days a week, like your full-time job, but you work, let's say, 4 hours a day. That's 20 hours a week. That extra 20 hours a week, now, this is just a hypothetical. I mean, you know, we're not going to do the math on here, but I'm just kind of throwing it out there. Do you really think that extra 20 hours a week is going to help you financially in 2026? On top of your main job, okay? Doesn't matter what your salary is. You feel like it's not enough. You know, you like, look, I can't survive off this 9 to 5. I need the extra money. The extra 20 hours a week might get you, I don't know, guys, an extra $250 after taxes. I'll be a little bit more generous. Let's just say extra $300. Now that could be per week, depending on how that part-time job is paying, or that could be every 2 weeks. But either way you look at it, will an extra $250 to $300 per week or every 2 weeks be able to help you in 2026? The answer is no. It's not. So you're going to work 2 jobs and you're still going to be broke. Doesn't make sense. But you're working yourself to death. You're working yourself into a hole that you're not going to be able to climb out of. That's the reality of things, guys. The cost of everything is so astronomical at this point, it continues to get worse. We have people out here now, guys, where you're getting $600, $700, $800 electric bills. Let's talk about that for a second. Who in the hell in their right mind can afford a $600 to $800 electric bill in today's climate? You can't. You can make all the extra money that you want in the world. But God damn it, if I gotta take, let's say I just made $1,000 this week extra, and I got an $800 electric bill, I gotta take what? Damn near 90% of what I made. Don't quote me on that, guy, but you get what I'm saying. Okay, the percentage. I gotta take pretty much most of the money that I made and give it to the damn electric company. Why? Now that's only gonna leave me, if let's say we $800, that's only gonna leave me with $200 left. And by the time I put gas in the car, by the time I take it, whatever else I need to take care of, guess what? That $1,000 is gone. Right? The $1,000 is gone. So now I'm right back to square one. I'm right back broke. I have no money. What am I supposed to do now? And this is the reality, guys. That's just one example. That's the reality that a lot of people are facing. Okay? People have to get out here and work hard every single day, 5 days a week. Or like she said, sometimes 6 days a week, depending on the type of schedule that they put you on. You have bosses out here that, you know, it's the truth. They don't give a damn about you. You can do everything under the sun right, but they will figure out a way how to still mess with you. Your best is not good enough. Your attempts and what you do at your job, it doesn't matter. We need more out of you. But here's the problem. When they treat you this way, that affects employee morale. Okay, guys? That brings the morale down. When you have unhappy, disgruntled employees, they're not going to be at their best. They're not going to perform at their best. They're going to give you a half-ass amount of work. So either way you look at it, it's going to be a lose-lose. But see, a lot of these jobs now, you know, let's be honest, guys, they have people by the nuts. Okay? I mean, literally and figuratively, they have people by the nuts. Meaning, the job market is already in the trash. Okay? There's not enough jobs going around right now, guys, you know, due to this AI crap that we continue to talk about, you know, due to all the massive layoffs that a lot of companies are doing at this point. So, they know that your choices are very limited. Okay, guys, they're very limited. So at the end of the day, they know, hey, you still need a job. You're going to stay here, okay? You're going to put up with the crap that we send to you. And then at the same time, you're not able to really freely get another job because the job market is bad. So you, at the end of the day, guys, you're stuck. Okay? Back to the job situation again. You can go get yourself a third job, but guess what? What is that going to do? Now you have 3 jobs. You see what I'm saying, guys? So at the end of the day, you know, this is the frustrating reality for a lot of individuals out here, man. And people are doing their best to try to survive in an unsurvivable economy. This is what it is, guys, an unsurvivable economy. So a lot of things that used to work back in the day of going to school, you know what I'm saying, guys, getting a college degree and you know, being able to buy a home and being able to, you know, achieve the American dream with the white picket fence and the dog, that's out of reach for many Americans now in 2026, as this lady just said. It's out of reach. It's completely out of reach. Now we can sit here, guys, and say, oh, well, maybe it was the career that you chose, you know, or you didn't go into the right field and this, that, and the third. It doesn't matter. People choose what they want to choose because at that time, based off whatever research they did, or if that's something that they want to do for a living, you have the right and the option to choose what you want to do for a living. Now, what I will say is you may want to look into, you know, certain fields because you want to make sure that it's going to be lucrative. But at the same time, you want to make sure that you want to enjoy what you do for a living, okay? But at the end of the day, you know, we all got to get out here and work. We all have to toil away on these jobs. And what I'm saying is, you should be able to make it off of the money that you earn. It's as simple as that. Yes, you can pick up gig work. Yes, you can go, like I said, get yourself another job if that's what you choose to do. But at the end of the day, only you know your expenses, so you have to sit down and figure out what's best for you and what works in what situation. Okay, but there are invisible forces at hand right now, guys. There are, different laws and stuff that's being created. Okay, we have a lot of changes going on in this country and this society right now when it comes to a lot of different things, and it's a broken system that's designed to keep the average person down. It's a broken system that's designed to keep you broke. This is why things are going through the roof right now, guys. This is why everything is out of control, because it's a way, again, for the rich to get richer and the poor to get poor. You see what I'm saying, guys? Again, we talk about all those different systems: the justice system, the tax system, okay? The job market. I mean, there's a lot of different things going on right now that's not in the favor of the American people. And like I said, the frustration that she's feeling, I feel it. I'm sure a lot of you guys feel it. But at the end of the day, what is the solution? What is the ultimate solution? I just can't see us going back to a time where things were affordable. I just don't see it. Because you know what, guys? I look at it like this. A lot of companies are looking at the data, they're crunching the numbers, and they say, hey, we've been increasing our prices all this time. People have been paying the prices all this time. So guess what? We are making record profits. Why would we change that now? I'm talking about the corporations. Why would they change it? And now with the implementation of AI and these data centers, okay, guys, driving the cost of everything up, and maybe I need to make that in a separate video about the data centers. I may just do that. But this is a recipe for disaster. It's a recipe for disaster. We have all these protests going on, So in Minneapolis and other, different parts of the world and different parts of the country, man, So we have a lot of issues in this country, man. A lot of broken systems. And again, guys, I don't know where we go. But all of this vicious, endless cycle, this rat race, guys, running on a hamster wheel, whatever analogy you guys want to come up with, this is just a effed up reality for a lot of people. People wake up, they sit around, they say, Jesus Christ, I gotta pull myself out of bed in the morning. I have to go out to a crazy world, to a crazy society, to a crazy job that I don't want to be at. Okay, I have to slave away, I have to toil away on the job. I got to put up with a crazy supervisor. I have to put up with all the, the unnecessary crap just to make a few pennies. And then I have to take those pennies to pay not I'm gonna say extra services, but I have to pay so much more money for, utilities and services and things that I need in order for me to survive, which was also manipulated for me to end up right back with no money and then have to do it all again the next day. That's cold-hearted, man. I don't care what you guys think about it or what you say. That is cold-hearted. All right. So didn't want to make this video super long like this, guys, but like I said, we have broken systems in this country, man. We have a lot of issues that need to be addressed. We have things need to be talked about, and I need to know what you guys think about it. All right. So make sure, man, that you drop a like on the video, leave a comment down below, share the video, and make sure you hit the subscribe button. So I appreciate you guys. I'll catch you in the next one. All right. Peace.